Welcome back to the Evil Electrician channel. Yesterday I have been in the Hyundai Kona electric. Now I am in the not identical twin brother in the Kia Niro EV. Here we see the steering wheel. This is the most expensive equipment. Here, leather seats. The driver seat has a lumbar support, just as the Hyundai Kona, but as you see, a couple of things are different. Here is that little wheel like Jaguar. There is the screen. Here are the buttons that usually are here in the Kona electric. And here we got some space for the drinks and for other stuff. It's a lot of space. Heated seats, ventilated seats. Also a drive mode button for eco, comfort and sport, as the Kona, just for, just for the power pedal, how it feels, how it reacts, and not for the suspension. And when you open the door, the driver's seat will go back automatically. Don't know if that is so fortunate, but even when the seat is back, I still have a lot more space than in the Kona. As you see, over my head is, I guess, not as much space, but I'm sitting quite comfortable. Oh, AC power outlet. Can I open? Yes! A normal socket for 230 volt. In that case 220. Let's take a look at the outside. This is how it looks. Boot. Yep. Here we go. Quite more space. Doesn't seem like much more space. Smuggler space. In total it has 451 liters of space. Front side also getting charged from the front, like the Kona electric. Here are some other control buttons. Let's close the door. The seat is going forward. So let's go for a little ride. No music, thank you. Just one thing I wanted to test. Yeah. No annoying noise when I open the door. That's much better than the Leaf. I don't know if you can see it. This is the rear view camera. Could have been better, but it's okay. Unfortunately, there is no round view like it is in the Nissan Leaf. At last, the more expensive version. It also makes a noise for the blind people, so they can hear you when you're driving 30 kilometers per hour or lower, but you can switch it off. It's much less annoying. Doors closes automatically when you're driving. Battery is not full, but I still got 307 kilometers left. The steering wheel, like the steering wheel in the Kona, is nice, but feels a bit slippery, a bit slick. So in that case I would prefer the steering wheel of the Leaf. The steering wheel has two flappy pedals where you can adjust the recline mode. From level 0 to level 3, which is the strongest recline mode, where you can produce some extra energy, or not extra energy, but you can regain some energy. Cannot say it directly, but driving the E Niro, it sounds like it's a bit more silent than the Kona. I think I got more noise in the Kona when I drove it yesterday. And the Kona was on normal tires, and here the E Niro is driving on winter tires. At the moment we have plus 10 degrees. Never mind. Winter can strike back until March, April, maybe. Not April. Global warming is going too far. Just to swap some numbers, just like the Kona, 64 kilowatt hours battery, 395 Newton meters of torque, 204 HP, synchronous motor with 1 gear. The interesting thing is it's more space in the Niro on the rear seat and the boot, but it is 12 kilos, no, not 12 kilos, 6 kilos lighter. The E Niro has a weight of 1812 kilograms and the Kona Electric 1818 kilograms. Of course, depends on the equipment on board. If you got the fully loaded, most expensive option package, then the E Niro will of course be more heavy. Than in the basic package. The E Niro also has a heat pump, but not in the basic equipment. On the basic option package there is no heat pump, and the most expensive and the second there is a heat pump, and in the most expensive it has also LED headlights. And the steering wheel can be adjusted in height and length in the Kona too, not in the Leaf. I hope they will change that with the next coming Leaf E Plus. I hope so, but I don't think so. From 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, the E Niro needs 7.8 seconds. The Kona needs 7.6 seconds. Even if it's a bit heavier, don't know how they measured that. Steering wheel is direct but not edgy. What's a bit annoying is that the lever of lights and windscreen wipers are directly almost at the pedals to adjust the regen braking. In that case they could have done or should have done better. No, this is now the regen braking too early. It will also roll in the last meters like the Kona, but to stop totally you have to pull the left lever or pedal. Suspension feels quite stiff as the suspension from the Kona. Not uncomfortable, but quite sporty and power. At the moment we are using 19.3 kilowatt hour per 100 kilometers, but I haven't been the first one who drove it. Now it's 19. $18.9, so it's going lower. Average energy consumption should be roundabout, when we believe the Hyundai webpage, 15.8, 15.9 kilowatt hours. When it's using 16 kilowatt hours, if you calculate properly, you will have a range of 400 kilometers. The price of the E Niro with 64 kilowatt hour battery starts at 38,000 euros. Yeah, actually it is properly 80,090 euros. So it's 910 euros cheaper than the cheapest version of the 64 kilowatt hour Kona electric. And for that you will get the more of a car, I would say. The technology is the same. Just about you if you like the style, or if you need more space than in the Kona. The Kona is definitely a car for singles or young couples, but the E Niro has enough space to be a family car. So the question is, will the E Niro be the bestseller that we expect it to be? Here feels quite stiff. It is quite stiff. It's good when you drive curves. But it's not so comfortable, especially when you're driving slow on bumpy roads. And in the cockpit there is no speed limit control. The leaf shows a big control or a big speed sign when you're allowed to drive 50 or 70 or whatever. And the Kona has a smaller one down right in the cockpit under the speedo. But here is no. Which I personally like most, because I don't need to know how fast I am allowed to drive, or better said, I need to know it, and I know it because I have a driving license and I can read the signs. So I don't need a smart-ass car to tell me how fast I am allowed to go. Average energy consumption is down to 17.3 now. And we are going to drive on a bumpy road in a few minutes to see if it's really uncomfortable or if it will shake, rattle and roll my spine. At last the seat is very comfortable. So it will work as a damper too. The Post was an electric car. Welcome to the new world. The only reason why you don't see more electric cars at the moment is because the production is getting slow. Because they're in a lack of batteries. 's getting curvy. Yeah, traction is good, not much understeer. When it's getting curvy, the stiff suspension of course makes sense. Because the suspension and the tires, they have to work against 1800 kilos plus passengers. But they're working quite well. .6 kilowatt hours of average use. And here we go. I would say the regen braking works better in the Leaf. And it's just really a one pedal drive. You don't have to pull any pedals to stop totally. Okay. Spine still feels well. Definitely has not the comfort of the old Soul EV. The only solution is, if you don't want to feel every bump, go fast. Don't know if it's about the tires or not. Maybe it is, maybe not. But if there are some lines in the road, in the street, the car would like or wants to follow them. Can be solved with changing the tires, but it must not be. Don't get nervous. I'm the driver, I know what to do. This was a collision warning because it saw a tree. Ooh. Right now average energy consumption is 16, now it is 16.2 kilowatt hours. Now it's going down again. Traffic lights are red. So I would say this is the end of the story so far. 15.8 kilowatt hours at the moment average use, so you can reach around about 400 kilometers or more. Just depends on how you drive. That's it for today. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. If you have some questions, don't be shy to ask. Have a nice day.